Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you 5 ways to get more HR. And here's the first one starting. The tunes. So first I suggest you to get Tisha because her active ability only needs 40 seconds. So as Toodles. I want you to borrow these because their active ability gives you 5 HR. And let me tell you why I know. And let me give you some proof. Also, I suggest doing a solo run because if you do a solo run, you get more machines and you get more HR because every machine gives you 5 HR. So if you do one round in floor 1, then you get 25 HR. 20 HR. Let me show you right here and right now how many HR it takes for you to have an active ability, like Toodles. I highly suggest Tisha when you're doing a run with more people, but I suggest doing Toodles because Toodles gives you a type of candy when you use her ability. Like when you use her ability, which is beginner's luck, it gives you a type of candy like extraction candy, speed candy, or all other types of candy. When you use Tisha gives other tunes in your game more stamina, like when the tune's having trouble getting to the elevator. Now let's talk about the right trinkets. I suggest the right trinkets is wrench. You could see on my screen, it's active. When it says active, that means every time you do a machine, which is once one floor, the machine gets filled up 1.5. When you do that in a half, you get 5 plus HR more easily. Another trinket that I suggest you to have is the trinket Fancy Purse. When you use Fancy Purse, I suggest this trinket only for Sprout or Tegan because Tegan and Sprout heal each other. Sprout heals each other for tapes. So I suggest getting Fancy Purse for Sprout. And for Tegan, I suggest getting Fancy Purse because Tegan heals her own self with tapes. She needs 100 tapes, which is the amount Fancy Purse gives you. Fancy Purse gives you 100 tapes. So if you're lucky enough, you could get a med kit from Dandy. Now the last trinket I suggest you to have is the trinket, that dog plushie from Toodles. Sorry, I forgot the name. But I suggest you to have that trinket because it increases your movement speed, which is your walk speed. When you get more walk speed, it helps you run away from Twisteds. Like when you see Box Tin, for an example, you could run away from him but still get some HR and leave a few hearts in your heart section. Now, the runs I suggest you to have. I suggest you to have a solo run because the more solo runs you the solo run you have, the more machines you have. For example, when you're on floor 5, it gives you at least 5 or 4 machines. When you have at least 5 or 4 machines, you could finish those 5 or 4 machines and have at least 20 or 25 HR in that one floor. But I also suggest you to do it in a long run. Because long runs you get to do more machines, and the more machines you get to do, the more HR you get to do with your teammates. And when you do more HR with your teammates, the more floors you survive. And when you survive lots of floors, you get more HR too. I think it's 2 plus HR for 1 floor. So I suggest to do that. Now let's talk about the the tunes in your run. The tunes that I suggest you to have in your run is 2 Shellys, because Shelly fastens, makes the tune that's doing an end machine faster by I think 7.5 seconds. If you want to, you need 2 Shellys, because the faster you go, the easier it is. Now, we need
parts are coming soon.